Well, trade between China and Israel has shot up from $50 million in 1992 to almost $14 billion in 2018. That's by 560 times in that time period. But some Chinese investment in Israel is not being welcomed by Washington. Senior international affairs correspondent Owen Alterman tells us how Israel is navigating between the Chinese investment Israel wants and the alliance with the U.S. that Israel needs. Let's take a look.
When Mike Pompeo spoke in Jerusalem Monday, it was an offhand comment.
We talked a little bit about the challenge that the Chinese Communist Party presents to the entire world. I think the world is now seeing this.
But make no mistake, the question of Chinese investment has become a major issue in U.S.-Israel relations. The United States does not like Chinese investment in the Haifa port, in the Tel Aviv light rail project, and certainly not potential investment in Israel's 5G network. As Axios reported, the Trump administration ramped up its demands in Monday's meeting, calling for tougher scrutiny of Chinese investment.
The U.S. will continue to do business with China, and it's basically saying to Israel, it's okay to continue your commercial relations. Just be aware of the sensitivities of the national security issues.
For the Chinese, this is about geopolitics, getting a foothold in a key U.S. ally, and about business, getting products China needs. Israel has a balancing act, managing its most important alliance, while getting China's renowned expertise in running big projects.
So what does Israel need to do? We really need to do business with China when it makes sense for us, when we can get the most value out of the deal. And that means knowing China.
Even with an emerging U.S.-Chinese Cold War, Israel wants as much freedom of action as possible. The United States is saying, take our side.